Welcome to Milan, where fashion meets life, and every street tells a story. Milan doesn't just wear elegance, it inhales it, exhales it, lives it. Grace here is not decoration, it's oxygen. Though the city is often defined by its giants, Armani, Prada, Versace, its true pulse beats far from the flash of runways. You feel it in the hush of early cafes, in the rhythm of footsteps echoing through cobblestone alleys, in the subtle way a passerby adjusts a scarf or folds a coat with unconscious precision. Fashion in Milan is not performance. It's the quiet choreography of life itself. Every movement, every silhouette, every choice feels unforced, as if style were not learned, but inherited, passed through the bloodstream. There's an instinct to elegance here, a kind of cultural muscle memory that doesn't need to announce itself. The origins of that refinement run deep, centuries deep. In Renaissance workshops, Milan's artisans wove silks that shimmered across Europe, carved metal with devotion, stitched garments that spoke of patience and mastery. Those ancient crafts still echo today in the fall of a locale, the grain of leather, the way a coat seems to hold its shape even in motion. To dress in Milan is to speak in the language of history, fluent but never nostalgic. By the middle of the 20th century, the city had reinvented itself into Italy's creative pulse. The angular precision of the 1960s, the audacious strength of the 1980s. Both eras sculpted Milan's new identity, disciplined yet daring, meticulous yet magnetic. The streets became open galleries where people curated themselves with purpose. Students mixed denim with silk. Architects wore monochrome like architecture itself. The city turned its daily rhythm into a living exhibition, not for an audience, but for itself. now, Milan's essence lies not in spectacle, but in stillness, in that calm, exacting confidence that lets beauty exist without noise. Walk through Milan, and the city itself begins to feel like a tailored garment. Stone and glass fold together like fabric, stitched by centuries of vision. Gothic cathedrals rise beside mirrored towers. Roman walls share the skyline with sleek lines of steel. Every building seems designed not to dominate, but to converse, to whisper balance, proportion, restraint. That dialogue extends into fashion. The curve of a shoulder might echo an archway. The drape of silk might mimic canal water beneath the morning light. Each outfit feels co-created by the city itself, as though Milan and its people share one silent designer, one rhythm of form and thought. In Brera, painters still spill color onto the cobblestones. In Navigli, the water reflects both neon and moonlight. These districts breathe different verses of the same poem. A young artist in sneakers might brush past an older gentleman in a double-breasted coat. Their contrast, not collision, but harmony. Milan's genius lies in that coexistence, old and new sharing the same breath. The city thrives on diversity. Its streets pulse with accents and cultures, African textiles woven into Italian silhouettes, Japanese minimalism softened by Mediterranean warmth. What might clash elsewhere finds balance here. Milan teaches that elegance grows from union, not uniformity. It's a city that absorbs difference and turns it into rhythm. Milan moves like a city aware of every line it casts into the world. Its architecture doesn't shout, it converses. Gothic spires of the Duomo reach for heaven with delicate audacity, while the steel and glass towers of Porta Nuova reflect sunlight and geometric poetry. Roman ruins peek quietly from alleyways, while Renaissance palaces hold centuries in their stones. Nothing is accidental here. Every shadow, every arch, every reflection is considered, measured, harmonized. This architecture shapes more than space. It shapes the people who inhabit it. Designers draw inspiration from its curves, its symmetry, its contrasts. The sharp angles of a skyscraper echo in a blazer's lapel. The fluidity of canal water flows through the folds of silk. Every street, every square, every hidden courtyard becomes a classroom, teaching balance, rhythm, and restraint to anyone who chooses to observe. Diversity in Milan is not a buzzword, it is a lifeblood. African patterns thread through Italian tailoring. Japanese minimalism coexists with Latin vibrancy. Cultures collide, overlap, and ultimately harmonize. Here, contrasts are celebrated, not smoothed over. The city demonstrates an essential truth. Elegance is born from fusion, not conformity. Even the rhythm of life in Milan echoes architectural precision. Winter mornings layer coats and scarves like careful folds of fabric. Spring introduces linen and muted tones, as if the city itself exhales lighter breath. Summer invites airy fabrics, golden light spilling into every reflection. Autumn, Milan's most cinematic season, drapes the streets in amber, bronze, and burnt sienna. Every element, from trees to buildings, participates in the choreography that mirrors human movement. Markets, boutiques, and cafes become informal stages where life's theater is performed. Students carry sketchbooks and espresso. Architects stride in tailored coats. Artists balance canvases against their knees. Even mundane objects, a bicycle, a newspaper, a leather bag, acquire significance. Every moment participates in the city's aesthetic symphony, teaching that style is more than clothing. It is presence, intention, and rhythm made visible. The city also teaches subtlety. Reflections in puddles echo the geometry of nearby facades. Shadows of passersby trace poetry across cobblestones. Even minor gestures, folding a scarf, adjusting a cuff, tucking hair behind an ear, become notes in the larger composition of Milanese life. The city moves you to notice, to consider, to inhabit elegance rather than merely observe it. Milan's genius lies in its dialogue between eras. Modern glass towers do not dominate ancient churches, they converse with them. Vintage boutiques nestle beside sleek contemporary stores. Even trends and traditions find harmony. The past informs the present without constraining it. The future unfolds without erasing lineage. Life here is a continuous negotiation of contrast, a carefully tuned balance between structure and spontaneity. And all of this, architecture, movement, diversity, is inseparable from fashion. Clothing becomes an extension of the city itself. Each outfit a response to its surroundings. A pleated skirt mirrors the flow of a canal. A sharply tailored coat echoes a tower's lines. Sneakers slip along cobblestones like fluid punctuation in a visual poem. Every choice, every ensemble is part of an unspoken conversation between citizen and city. In Milan, craftsmanship is not merely a skill. It is a philosophy, a way of inhabiting the world. Every atelier, tucked behind unassuming doors, carries centuries of devotion. Tailors, cobblers, milliners, they bend over their benches as if time itself were pliable. Each stitch a meditation, each fold a sentence in the city's ongoing story. A handmade loafer is not an object. It is lineage. A tailored jacket is not simply worn, it is inhabited, a vessel of memory, a testament to patience. Luxury in Milan is measured not in excess, but in endurance. A silk scarf, passed down through generations, tells more than fashion ever could. A leather bag, polished and carried with reverence, becomes an extension of identity. The Milanese understand that elegance is inseparable from care, that beauty is inseparable from intention. To live stylishly here is to honor the making as much as the wearing. Sustainability is not a concept, but a rhythm woven quietly into the fabric of everyday life. Vintage boutiques, family-run ateliers, and artisanal studios celebrate the slow cadence of creation. They reject the fleeting, the disposable, the loud, and instead cultivate permanence, reverence, and memory. Every stitch, every seam, every careful detail whispers of a world where quality endures and true luxury lies in time, patience, and respect. Fashion in Milan is a language without words. Accessories punctuate conversations. A watch marks precision. A scarf hints at taste. A pair of shoes echoes temperament. Even streetwear adopts sophistication under the city's influence. Hoodies slip beneath tailored coats. Sneakers slide under pleated trousers. Nothing is accidental. Each choice is deliberate. Each ensemble a dialogue between self and city, past and present, tradition and innovation. The Milanese relationship with style is deeply intimate. It is not broadcast, it is embodied. Observing someone adjust a sleeve or fold a coat is to read a novel of grace. There is an intelligence to restraint, a poetry in minimal gestures, a meditation in the act of walking through space, aware of every line and light. Even rebellion, when it occurs, is refined, audacious but disciplined, expressive but deliberate. Milan teaches that beauty is found in presence, not performance. The city itself models this lesson. Streets remember footsteps, cafes store decades of conversation, and artisans preserve secrets in shadows. Every corner offers an opportunity to notice, to pause, to inhabit subtlety. Elegance is not put on like a costume. It is grown through awareness, patience, and reverence. Even the smallest moments carry weight. A pause mid-stride, the tilt of a hat, the careful selection of color and texture. All these gestures become part of the city's invisible choreography. Milanese fashion is not about spectacle. It is about existence, translated into aesthetic form. Life is the runway. Every day is a page in the city's unfolding poem. The philosophy here extends beyond clothing. It is in the way people meet, speak, and inhabit space. Conversation itself carries rhythm, punctuated by glances, gestures, and the unspoken understanding that elegance resides in attention to detail. This is why Milan does not need to announce itself to the world. It simply is. A city that teaches through observation, that whispers refinement instead of shouting it. Milan is a city in dialogue with itself. The past does not dominate the present. It converses with it, hums alongside it, occasionally leans in with quiet authority. Gothic arches meet gleaming glass towers, cobblestones reflect neon lights, and centuries-old churches cast shadows across modern cafes. There is no tension here, only conversation. Every contrast is intentional, every intersection of eras deliberate. This harmony extends into culture and fashion alike. Street corners become stages where global influences mingle seamlessly. African prints threaded into Italian tailoring, Japanese minimalism softened by Mediterranean warmth, Latin exuberance brushed with Milanese restraint. What elsewhere might clash, here sings in chorus. The city does not erase difference, it celebrates it. It transforms multiplicity into rhythm, contradiction into poetry. Music moves through Milan like a current, shaping its pace and gestures. Jazz hums from galleries, punk vibrates along alleyways, and contemporary beats spill from hidden cafes. Each melody seeps into the city's fashion vocabulary, influencing the tilts of a hat, the folds of a scarf, the choice of fabric. Even football infiltrates style subtly. Scarves, sneakers, bags hint at team colors, passion rendered as quiet refinement. Every subculture, every note, every accent contributes to the collective rhythm of elegance. The streets themselves are living galleries. A passerby, adjusting their scarf against the morning wind, becomes a moving brushstroke. A painter, sketching by the canal, adds color to the composition. Sneakers strike cobblestones in rhythm with heels, a dialogue between speed and precision. The city teaches that beauty is not imposed. It emerges from conscious participation. Melanie's style is not seen, it is inhabited.